Consumers today are
Welcome to the virtual expo for agribusiness and food processing sector being organized from October 15 to 18, 2020. This event is a catalyst for the agri and the food processing sector to look at enhancing their market potential during this COVID pandemic period. This event is being organized in supported and endorsed by our Department of Industries, Government of Kerala, Coconut Development Board, and various other private and SMEs from across the country. We have around 50 different virtual booths highlighting various products related to the agri machinery, agri input, food processing, dairy technology, and other sectors connected with these two sectors. The event is endorsed and supported by KBIP, CIFT, Kerala Agriculture University, the COIR Board, QSAT, Indian School of Fisheries, as well as the Amma India also. We welcome all participants and all visitors and exhibitors to this 4 days exhibition. Thank you. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the virtual expo for the agribusiness sector, Agribusiness Show 2020, to be held from October 15, 16, 17, 18. This is the region's premier virtual show for the food processing and agribusiness sector, which is being organized by Cruise Expos in Cochin in and endorsed and supported by the Department of Industries, Government of Kerala, CIFT, Kerala Agriculture University, Coir Board, and Dairy Development Board. This exhibition is mainly highlighting the SMEs during the COVID times to target the agri and business sector. We have around 50 odd companies exhibiting here from various parts of India. We also have a national SCST pavilion that is sponsored by the Department of Industries. We would like to now welcome Dr. K. Elangoval, IAS, Principal Secretary, Department of Industries, Government of Kerala, to deliver the inaugural address. Dr. Elangoval, sir.
Very good morning to each and everyone. Let me at the outset thank the organizers for making this huge attempt at the time of COVID to have an exhibition on virtual media. I would like to congratulate the organizers for showing the spirit despite the pandemic sweeping across the world. Agribusiness Expo 2020, as I understand, is a premier agricultural expo that's being held periodically, covering segments like agriculture, animal husbandry, fishing, dairy, poultry, and of course, food processing. As all of us know, that food processing or agribusiness in a larger term is so relevant and so important. Food is required for sustaining life on the planet. With the planet coming under attack on various issues, so primarily the epidemiological issues as well as the climatic changes. Now, food agribusiness assumes more importance. Self-sufficiency in food is a basic prerequisite for any state to have peace and order. In this regard, food processing industry has become furthermore important because unless you have a processing of the food, you will not be able to store the food beyond its usual lifespan. So therefore, agribusiness, according to me, should have a huge focus on not only on food production and storage, but also to add value to the food. Today, in the health field, pharmaceuticals is now being increasingly replaced by nutraceuticals. The importance of the micronutrients for human health is now being increasingly debated in the medical sector. The importance of rare elements, the importance of vitamins, amino acids have all assumed so much of importance that today disease prevention initiatives cannot ignore and neglect the food processing sector. Having said this, the food processing industry is one of the largest and fastest growing industries in India. As I said earlier, 1.3 billion, which is growing at 1 to 1.25% per year. This country is a huge market for food. A significant shift in India's demographic profile in favor of a younger population. Surplus income is becoming a day of the order. Thanks to huge purchasing power, I'm not talking about the COVID time, just before the COVID time, all of us having disposable income much more than what we thought. So first and the foremost thing a man gets to do if he has disposable income is to consume good food. Because food comes as the first step in the Maslow's theory of hierarchy. The first need of the human being is food. When you have more money, you go in for better food. You go in for high calorie food. So food as an item that is purchased by human beings is likely to go and up. Food processing in India has been contributing to GDP quite substantially, not alone, leave alone the exports. Indeed, Kerala is one of the major exporter of food items, both perishable and not. However, the food processing industry is in a nascent stage in India. 70% of the population depend on agriculture for livelihood, and 100% of people depend on the food for their sustenance. Therefore, the use of technology in food processing is of utmost importance. Kerala, which is located in the southwestern tip of India, is also known for its touristic attractions. It's often called God's own country. The state is renowned for its nature and greenery. Equally well known is the fact that Kerala has been leader state in food processing industries. Kerala has huge segment comprising of spices, fruits, cereals, and a whole lot of marine products. So you name it, the basket is varied and very composite. Now, this state has had historical links with the foreign countries, essentially to trade. As said earlier, spices to begin with. Certain foods items are taken from Kerala and certain items were introduced to Kerala. For example, tapioca was introduced by once as merchants. Today, tapioca is a staple food for Kerala. Likewise, we can talk of spices route in terms of the travelers, how they traveled to India and found the Kerala. In fact, many of the expeditions, in those ancient days, were in search of spices. People heard of spices in the West. They would like to have the spices. So that is how huge expeditions, ocean expeditions have been mounted to find the place of spices. Kerala is a very fertile land, the diverse range of crops. Kera means coconut. So Kerala derives its name from coconut. So the coconut is Kerala and Kerala is coconut. It's the most important cash crop. It is cultivated in about 7.6 lakh hectares with the production of 5,230 million nuts per year in the state. Next comes banana. It is cultivated in 0.62 lakh hectares. Of course, with the huge varieties. Probably banana